So the episode opens with the wife washing the dead rabbit's blood off the daughter's face. She's scrubbing that. She's like, you gonna get Lyme. The husband come in and say, what happened? I found her eating a dead rabbit. That's what happened. We gotta get her to the doctor. She's probably got the rabies. And the Lyme. No lemon, just Lyme. But now the popo comes by. Heard that your daughter was eating a rabbit. Need to do a little health and welfare. Child, Adina Porter said, look, I'm gonna take this little girl downtown because that dead rabbit looks a lot like the dead hooker. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this because somebody's killing folk. But child, then the mama just pass out and fall down the stairs. So they gotta call the ambulance for her. So they tell the mama at the hospital it was false labor brought on by stress, but you got some high blood pressure, so we gonna keep you for a week. So the father sends the daughter to the vending machine, but she sees some packets of blood because you know we in a hospital, and she's like, ooh, tasty. So they in hiatus at the hospital, and the wife is like, look, can we please get out of here? And he's like, yeah, we'll get a hotel up here, and I'll bring the daughter back to New York. But in the car with the daughter, they ain't going back to New York. He just told that heifer what she needed to hear so she could stay out his hair. But now he wants to know, okay, little heifer, when'd you pop one of my blue bippies? Stole one of my dolls. And now you're a vampire. So it's very interesting how when you take these pills, you get all this ego. The daughter said, you know, I think that there are talented people and then there's everybody else. And everybody else could just disappear. Well, then who's going to be your audience, heifer? Who? But he tells the daughter, look, one day bunnies ain't gonna be enough for you. You know that man that the police chief was asking about? I'm the one that killed him. And she said, I don't think I could do that. He's like, well, you're gonna have to because you're getting hungry. Oh no, but now the daughter ain't gonna be able to stop taking them because once you take it, you can't play again without it. But he telling her, I want you to stop taking the pills. You'll be fine on your own. No, she won't. You should have hit him better. And she said, okay, look, I'll quit when you quit. How about that? So back at the he's trying to write without his inspirare and it ain't working. So he go dig his pills out the trash like any addict. And his little heifer right there with her hand out. All right, let's do it. Doing drugs with your daughter. What kind of pappy is you? So they go out to dinner and he's like, now look, I can stockpile some scripts and I only got to take these pills during the summer. You gonna have to be popping a blue bippy every day because you got to perform all the time. Concerts, recordings, live performances. The daughter said, why we still with mom since we got to keep this from her? She ain't talented. I'm sick of that heifer. She ordinary. He said, look, we ain't gonna ditch your mama. She love us and that matters. You just worry about not getting your own blood. She said, what about when I turn 18? He said, no, what if you get caught? I'll take the heat for this one. I owe you that since I got you hooked on the smack. I don't trust that little girl. So the little heifer say, I'm hungry now. So he get on Craigslist and go looking for somebody that's selling some stuff they stole. But I don't trust this heifer's house he go by. She seems like the popo. So right before he about to kill her, somebody hit him in the back of the head with a gun and he gets knocked out. So he comes to, and these people have tied him up and tell him, oh yeah, we gonna make a snuff film with you. I cannot. So he's like, oh, okay, bet. He pop his little fangs out and gets to gnawing at them ropes. Y'all kidnapped the right one today. He jumped on that heifer so fast. Tore that neck all the way up. The guy was like, what the hell? Yeah, you kidnapped a vampire. Good luck. Child, he said, this is a twofer. I got her blood, and then I can bring your blood home to my daughter, which he does. But now his writing agent from California shows up. Why is she here? So apparently Quentin Tarantino then reached out and said he wants him to write for his limited series, and he said he just got married, so he can't do what he needs to do to write. And he said, I know he would understand that. So I guess he's popping those blue bippies too. So now we're at the restaurant and we got Francis Conroy and Evan Peters giving us another haunting rendition. And Chris said he sings like Dionne Warwick, and I hear it. So the agent's at this restaurant and she's sick of they singing. She's like, some of us are trying to enjoy our meal in peace. You can't enjoy some good dinner theater music, heifer. They was killing it, low key. But you know they vampires, so they look at each other and then look over at her and they like, okay, let's get this heifer. So they leave, but they tell that heifer, we gonna see you round. You look sweet. So after they leave, then Macaulay sidles up beside her and says, can I buy a lady a drink? He looks so weird old. She tell Macaulay, nah, you a little too Matthew Boo for me, honey. So he run after the agent and is like, hey, can you read some of my scripts? Like, just look at the first 10 pages. And she's like, okay, fine, if it'll get you away from me. So she go home and actually read the scripts. And then she's like, oh, this is good. So she meet with them the next day and is like, when did you get high last? So she's like, look, now all of a sudden, my client comes out here. I know who Captain and Tennille was on the piano last night. And now the resident meth head is writing screenplays that could go into production. Something's going on here and I'm gonna figure it out. So Macaulay tells her there's a pill. He said, I stole the pills from Belle. I don't know if your client's on them, but yeah, that's what's going on. And she said, well, look, I need to get to the source of these pills, please, because I could make a lot of money. So Macaulay goes to Belle's house to steal some pills for the agent so he can get his screenplays into production. Meanwhile, Belle, Evan Peters, and Finn go out to feed. So they see that Harry's taking some blood back with him, and they like, who the blood for? He's like, my 9-year-old daughter kind of got into my pills. So they tell him, yeah, you can't be giving them pills to kids. She ain't gonna be able to do it no more. Don't mess with us because we will kill her. You ain't gonna mess up our income. So he get out the car and go in the house and they like, yeah, we gonna have to kill him. It's gotten too messy. So we come back from commercial break at the dick dock and Macaulay trying to kill somebody there who's just, you know, looking for some dick. He's like, well, I'm looking for some blood, so I'm gonna have to stab you. So they tussle for a bit before Mickey stab him and drink that blood. But you doing this in broad daylight in front of everybody, they gonna see. So he gets back home and Belle Noire is waiting for him. He tell her, look, I'm sorry I stole the pills. And she said, okay, but just bring me back a warm thermos of blood. He said, you got to get the thermos. Your poverty offends me. Also, I need you to kill that agent because she criticized my singing and we can't have that. Meanwhile, they done found the dead body at the dick dock and Adina Porter is on that case. Oh, and we got a witness. So Macaulay heads over to the inn to do the agent heifer in. So he pop in the bathroom, she in the tub, she's like, are you here to murder me? Because you ain't gonna be able to get this Speed Racer rewrite job if you murder me. That's gonna go down the tubes. He's like, I don't want to kill you, you seem cool. She's not. Actually, the actress does seem kind of cool. And she's like 50. She looks good for a 50-year-old white woman. I'm impressed. She must not be racist. She said, look, this Speed Racer job is worth more than just my life. I need to know who's making these pills. Where's Angelica Ross? He's like, I really don't think we should go near that house, but okay, heifer, okay. This Miley Cyrus commercial for hers is hilarious. There is just something about that girl I like. So he take her over to Angelica Ross's the next day and she opens the door looking stunning. So we've got a cute little split scene. We're seeing her with the agent heifer and then we're going over to her meeting with Belle Noire and Evan Peters, basically going over what happened. And she's like, okay, the agent heifer offered me they back end. She said 10% of they post earnings and back end. So, you know, I could be the richest woman in Cape Cod. So Angelica Ross said, I don't need to take that deal. I like things chill. I like things as they are. I'm gonna need you to get rid of this heifer or I ain't giving y'all no more pills. Angelica said, I want her gone, I want the tweaker Macaulay gone, and I want the writer Finn gone. They all gotta go, but no more pills. Back at the Heezy, Finn finally goes to visit his suffering wife and Ursula, the agent, gonna stay with the baby heifer. The baby heifer gonna kill her because she hungry. You know kids, they always hungry. Hell, I'm still always hungry. I never grew out of it. So Ursula go to bed, and who should drop by but the police? She's like, let me talk to this little heifer. So Adina Porter tell the little heifer, look, I know that you involved in all these murders, and you may think they're people that aren't missed, but they're still people. They have mothers, sisters, brothers, friends, people who care about them. Just because they're down on their luck right now doesn't mean they deserve to die. So what's going on, baby heifer? You got a blood disease or something? So she says, look, come on down to the station because when your dad pick you up, I'm arrest him. I don't know why you would say that to a vampire because she slashed that ass real quick. So Finn gets home and he sees he's got a dead cop on his coffee table. And Ursula downstairs too, just playing cards with the heifer. She said, get a drink. We got to have a conversation. Well, that was the shit. I'm going to see you soon for something.